Yeah, what's going on, YouTube? Just got off on exit 56. Today I want to do a little video talking about not believing the hype. Before I get started, shout out to all my people in New York and New Jersey for the year, especially my guy Doug from Brooklyn. I was gonna say you from Uptown Manhattan or somewhere, but I ain't gonna play you like that, Doug. Shout out to my boy Doug. You know, I be texting him here with mad E's and mad R's, you know what I mean? Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, you know. So that is what it is. Shout out to those guys. I'm not from New York, not from New Jersey. You can tell by my dialect. I just love saying your. But anyhow, let me get to the video at hand. And the video, like I say, is don't believe the hype. And I know usually I'm doing a video. I usually got the camera on the dogs or whatever, what it may be. But this particular time, I'm in my ride. As you can see, got the sunroof for those that like sunroofs. But you know, I'm in the Pooch Peddler, the Bully Bus, Mutt Mobile. I'm in the van. You know what I mean? For anybody that want to know, I'm in my van and I'm chilling right now. I just got off work, really, so I just decided to do this little video. But I'm gonna jump right into it. Because I was talking to somebody and they was talking about Frenchies and blah 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 blah, and what you can get for Frenchies and just all type of stuff, and trying to learn. And they were just talking, and I thought they were actually, you know, she was a breeder, like she had just, like she been doing it, but find out she had just started, and she had 2 Merles, and she didn't know that you couldn't breed 2 Merles. At least that's what I've been told a bunch of times. You can't breed 2 Merles. And I guess the person she bought the dog from didn't tell her, and she didn't even, when I asked her the color, she was just like, they Merles. So that right there was like my first indication that you hadn't bred yet, huh? Because you ask them when you ask somebody, yo, what color your Frenchie? And I don't even breed Frenchies, and I don't know that much about them, but you know, I do know when you ask somebody like, yo, what color your Frenchies? And they just say Merle, it's like, you know, Merle is not a color. So what's the color? It's black Merle, lilac Merle, whatever the color is. You know, I'm not the color guy, but you know, still. I'm gonna take these down. They're my safety glasses at work. So yeah. Anyhow, but you know, I talk to people, and they get to talking about like the dogs and how much they can sell puppies for, and blah 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 blah. And I think the person I was talking to, she was like, I hope, you know, I get these puppies gone before 8 weeks, you know, and which is possible, you know what I mean? But it's your first litter, so don't be discouraged if you don't, because you don't got a following like that. So, but not to say that you can't get it done, because you can. But I think a lot of people, they got false hopes, and they get sold false hopes from other breeders, because you know, they buy dogs from these breeders. They might spend $5,000-$10,000, whatever they spend, and a breeder might tell them, hey, shoot, you buy this dog, you buy this female from me, you gonna make 10, 20, 30,000. You know what I mean? You can sell a pup for 10,000 a piece.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe.
So don't believe the hype, basically. You know, it's people that's selling puppies for that amount, but it's not that many. You know, it's not that many. And when you sell puppies for that price, I remember talking to my guy Duke from All Star Bullies about that. When you sell puppies for that price, you usually selling them to other breeders. So I'm not selling a 10, and I've never sold dog for $10,000. So let me not say that as far as I'm not selling, because I never sold one for $10,000, nor have I ever bought one for $10,000. But I don't believe it's regular 9 to 5 people going to, or I know it's not regular 9 to 5 people going to breeders and want a pet, and they paying 10, 15, 20,000 for a dog. That ain't how that work. Like, people ain't doing it. People that spending that type of money are actually breeders. So don't let people fool you and let you think like, yo, you want a dog, and quality costs. I get that. And I have met like regular people that work. Like, I know a guy that bought a Rottweiler, just he paid $5,000, and he was just a regular working guy. Didn't want to breed, none of that. Just that was the max. He paid $5,000. And so you will find those regular people that work regular jobs that are paid up to $5,000, but I don't know too many regular people that's just buying dogs for $10,000, $15,000. You know what I mean? And if people are telling you that, and they telling you like, yo, all my clientele is just regular people that's just buying dogs, and they selling them. I'm selling them for 10 to 15, and they just they ain't even breeders.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe it. You know what I mean? People, like I say, people that's spending that much money on dogs, they are breeders, or they breed. I ain't gonna say they breeders. They breed. A regular person that's just got a regular job, they're not spending that money on that dog like that. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? And if it is a regular person to do it, then they pay. They real deal pay, and like it's few and far between the people that's paying money, 15, 20,000 for a dog and not breeding it. You know what I mean? And they just want it as a pet. It ain't that many people doing it. So don't let these people make you think or make you feel less than because you're not spending this amount of money on a dog, or you're not selling a dog for that amount of money. You know what I mean? If you sell a dog for $2,500, $2,000, that's good money. You know what I mean? Like, don't let these other breeders or people that breed, because some of them ain't even breeders, don't let these people make you think that $2,000 ain't good money, $1,500 ain't good money. Hell, $1,000 is good money. Like, you gotta think, people coming to you paying $1,000 for a dog, like, where in the day, I tell people somebody $1,000 and they look at you crazy. You know what I mean? Because they used to buying dogs for $400, $500, if that. So if somebody's spending $1,000 with you, that's good. You know what I mean? You gotta crawl before you walk. So, and I ain't saying like all your dogs, like your quality costs. I just said that. So, if anybody give you $1,000, that's, like I say, that's pretty darn good. $1,500, $2,000, $2,500. Don't let people let you think that making that ain't good, or that ain't enough money. You know what I mean? Because these folks have you out here lost in the sauce, and they'll have you thinking that every dog that they sell is $5,000 and up.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe it. You know what I mean? That ain't how that work. Do not believe it. And now, granted, and even the person I was talking to, it was their first litter, and they thinking they was gonna hit a home run on their first litter, and hey, they may. It's been a few people that hit a home run on their first litter, but a lot of people don't hit home runs on their first litter. And when I say hit home runs, I'm talking about them dumb numbers, them stupid numbers I just got through naming. People talking about they gonna make $100K off the litter, like them, like that's a home run to me. A lot of people ain't doing it on their first litter. It's some that probably has done it, or did a litter and created the next hottest stud out their first litter. First time breeding, and they got the next hottest stud, and they killing the stud game and making money. Some people have done it, but it ain't a lot. It ain't a lot. It's more that hasn't than have. So yeah. So I won't say that you can't do it. You can. Stars got to line, and you got to do everything, and hopefully it take, and hopefully it click, and blah, 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 blah. So I won't say that you can't do it, but don't be disappointed if when you do your first breeding and it don't click the way you want it to click. It happens. You know what I mean? Don't let these people make you think that everything they create is fire. It's not. So, we all had litters where it's like, didn't hit the way you thought it was. And sometimes it be the litters that you don't think is going to click harder than the ones that you thought that was going to click. That's just how it is, man. You just never know. You know what I mean? You like to have this idea of what's what, because, you're looking at this pad, and, I guess side note or secret, if you didn't know, a lot of them pads ain't real. Like, them dogs didn't come off that. Like, surprise, ta-da, as Joe Budden would say. But if you didn't know that, you can look at the pad sometimes and tell, like, that dog didn't come off that dog. Like, look at the pad. Like, ain't no lilac Merle gonna come off no two black dogs.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I sound like the old guy talking about rap now, like talking about hip hop nowadays, like how this music is trash and blah 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 blah. You know how the old heads be, like how in the world y'all listen to this and blah 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 blah. That's how I sound talking about these dogs right now. But no, I'm just keeping it real, like just keeping it real. And for the ones that's coming into the game, that's new to the game, that's trying to come in and learn what you can learn. I do not know everything. I still talk to my guy Duke and ask him questions, and I related to people that call me and ask me questions, and I had answers for them. So, it's like a chain thing, you know what I mean? If I got the answer, I give it to him. If I don't, I call Duke and ask him, and I learned it myself. So, like I said, I don't know everything, you know what I mean? Nor have I claimed to know everything, because I don't know everything, and just be careful who you do business with, man, because a lot of these folks, they not breeders, they just breed. That's really it. They not breeders, they just breed. I don't know if that's deep or not. I'm pretty sure you got it. I know it didn't go over your head. Hopefully it didn't, because there wasn't really nothing deep to say. What is that? Darn thing. I got the sunroof open, so I got a little bugs flying in here, Got little bugs flying in here. So I had to leave the sunroof open so I can shine on some of y'all haters, you know what I mean? But yeah. Dang, what was I at? I'm 12 minutes in, and I knew I was gonna talk to about at least 15 minutes, because that's as far as I can go with this phone and trying to upload it to YouTube from this phone. So, dang, yeah, people, they just breed. They're not breeders. A lot of them they just want the money, which is fine, I guess, you know what I mean? But they ain't studying the dog. They don't know what dog to take to this dog. They don't know how to do this. They don't know, oh, my female got a longer back. All right, I need to go to this dog to shorten up the back. Or my female got a little longer legs. I want to shorten the legs a little bit, not the legs down. So I need to go to this dog. You know what I mean? Or I'm missing this. I'm missing that. I need to add bone. I need to add girth. Oh, she got stiff stifles. I don't like how she cowhawk. She got a bit of a high rear. She too overly done. With some people, some people like overdone. Me personally, I would go to an overdone dog, but if I go to an overdone dog, I'm not going to an overdone dog with female that already got dump spread. It don't make sense, because you just gonna get more overdone dogs. So if I go to an overly done dog, when I say overly done, I'm talking about spread elbows, all that, and it's just overly done, I'm taking it to a clean female like Tater Tot. Tater Tot ain't got spread, like, she got spread, but she don't got the elbows. They ain't dump spread. It's real clean. You know what I mean? So I'll take her to something like that, and I kind of get that sweet medium. But the people that like overly done, hey, I ain't knocking you. I just know I wouldn't want an overly done dog when it comes to spread and all that. So just do your research, man. Do your research. Don't believe the hype, and know who you dealing with. Know what you dealing with. And pay attention. Just pay attention to what's going on. You know what I mean? Just be your own man or your own woman. And follow your heart. And that's your program. Remember that it's your program. If you doing it, for that reason, unless you're just doing it for the money, then if you're doing it for the money, just you're gonna follow the hype anyway it go. But if you're trying to build a program, do your thing. Follow your heart. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Just, take criticism, listen to it, learn from it, but still follow your heart, And, that's all I got, man. And always remember, time is your greatest inventory. Peace.